So, you've got your crystal monkey juice. You figured out how to make a really cool crystal pattern. And now you're thinking, what else can I do with it? Well, in this video, we're going to experiment with putting some Eye Candy Ghost Pigment pearls over it. Stick around. This should be fun. What's up, everybody? It's Pacman from Drunk Monkey Garage. In this video series, we are going to be experimenting with some ghost pearls from Eye Candy Pigments over a crystal test panel that I did. You're going to want to make sure you're subscribed to the channel. This is going to be an exciting series. We're going to go over a bunch of different colors of ghost pearls and a bunch of different types of ghost pearls. So make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and hit that bell icon for notifications of future videos. I bought this sample set with the intentions of seeing how they would look over the crystal pattern. And just so happens last weekend, I was on a video call with Jeremy Diamond from Diamond Custom Paints and Adam Paul over at Time Warp Custom Paint. I was showing them how to use the crystal monkey juice. While I was doing that, I had a demonstration panel that I did my own crystal pattern on. So I have a nice test panel here to experiment with these ghost pearls. My idea is to block this off into 3 sections and try each color with the different variations of it. We'll do the regular pearl, the glimmer pearl, and then the galactic pearl, and see what the difference is and see how well it looks over the crystal patterns. A couple of weeks ago, I ordered a ghost pearl sample set from Eye Candy, and this set came with several 5-gram bags of ghost pearls. The 5 colors we have to play with are the ghost red, the ghost violet, ghost blue, ghost green, and ghost gold. So each color comes in 3 variations: the ghost pearl, the glimmer ghost, and then the galactic ghost. From what I can see in the bags, the ghost pearls are just a regular pearl. The glimmer ghost has a little more of a metal flake look to it. And then the galactic ghost has a bigger flake look to it. So even though these are pearls, they do have a flake appearance to them. I did try the Glimmer Ghost Blue pearl over the crystal on the toolbox that I did as part of a paint off between me and Diamond Custom Paints. That turned out pretty cool. It gave the black overspray on the crystal a nice blue color, and the silver still shows through as a metal flake silver. I ordered these pigments right off of Eye Candy's website. I didn't get a discount or anything. I'm not affiliated with them. I just wanted to try them out. So I'm excited to get this started. We've got a lot of mixing to do here, so we're going to get to it. So we're going to start out by mixing up about 6 ounces of clear. This is a 2K clear. It's a 4-to-1 mixture. We're going to get 6 ounces of this mixed up and use about 2 ounces for each variant of the red color that we're going to start out with. Because of the mix ratio, we'll end up with about 6.25 fluid ounces. So we're going to put 5 ounces in our cup. And then 1.25 ounces of our hardener. It is a little cooler today, but I am using a slow hardener because that's what I have for this clear, which is okay. We're going to let that sit for a while anyway. And we're just spraying small amounts on the test panel, so. There we go. So I've got 3 cups, about 2 ounces each, or just below 75 milliliters. What I'm gonna do is I've got each cup labeled with which type of pigment we're gonna put in it. We're gonna start with the regular Ghost Red pearls. In the first cup, the second cup, we're gonna do the Glimmer Ghost. And then the third cup, we're gonna do the Galactic Ghost. See what the difference is. All right. So these are 5-gram bags. I'm just gonna dump a little bit in here in each one. Just enough to see what color we're gonna get. One, maybe two. 2 little scoops. I'm not measuring this, so I'm not sure quite what we're gonna have. I'm not sure if you guys can see that through the camera, but that has a nice reddish, pinkish sheen to it. I've got about 2 grams in there. So we'll call that one done. I did tear the filter liners out of these cup lids so that the pearl can get through without any problems. So we'll close this one up. We'll throw a cap on that until we're ready to use it. And that one's ready to go. Now for the Glimmer Ghost Red. Now this one looks like it has a little bit of a flake to it. It is considered a pearl, but it does look like it has some flake to it. So we'll do about the same amount of that. Oh, that one's much brighter right from the get-go. Just 2 little dunks of that. This definitely has more of a sparkle than a shimmer to it. So that's interesting. It'll be interesting to see these two next to each other. Same basic coloring, but this one definitely has more of a shine to it, a sparkle to it. So we'll mix that up real good. And we'll mix the Galactic Red. As you can see with this, it definitely has that metal flake look to it. Couple of scoops of that in there. Oh boy, that is definitely sparkly. going to put just a little bit more of this in here. See, it being a bigger pearl, I don't think we got quite as much in there. There we go. So the bigger the pearl, sometimes the more you got to put in it just to achieve your coverage. Just like when you're using a larger flake, if you're going by weight, it doesn't always give you the same coverage as a smaller flake or pearl. So we're going to go with that. That's pretty nice. We're going to go with that. We'll cap that up. And we'll make sure our panel is prepped. We'll tape that off. Do the 3 sections. Then we'll get to spraying this. So to prep the panel, I'm going to use a 600 grit sanding sponge from Limeline and just some soapy water. I've got 3 protective clear coats on this crystal panel. I did that because I knew I was going to be spraying stuff on there and sanding it off and everything, and I wanted to make sure I had plenty of clear on here to sand back to without disturbing the crystals. We're just gonna take this 600 grit sanding sponge and scuff up the surface good enough to be able to lay down our pearls and see what they look like. I'm going to be using the Lil Beast. It normally comes with a 0.8 fluid tip and needle. I did purchase the 1.2 needle and fluid tip set, so I'm going to be using that today just to get these pearls out there nice and thick. And we're going to go for maybe 2 or 3 coats. We'll see how the coverage is and go from there. Okay, so we've got our Ghost Red regular pearl in here. We're going to lay down the first coat. Now we'll let that dry and come back and lay down another coat. So I'm going to take you in the booth. We're going to look at this thing and I'm going to show you what we've got so far. what I can tell on camera, it almost has a brownish look to it. But in person, it has a really neat, almost purplish red shimmer to it. And the overall effect over the crystal is it does kind of dull it out unless it's in direct light. So we're going to give this a chance to dry after I put one more coat on it, and then we're going to take it out in the sunlight and see what it looks like out there. Because I think out in the sunlight, it's not going to be as dull as it looks now. All right, so we've got our Glimmer Red mixed up, loaded up. We're going to spray that the same way we sprayed the other one. The other one's dried for about an hour, so we tape that off. Let's lay down the Glimmer Red. So pretty interesting. When I first laid down the first color, it was almost a mauve. And now that I've put the second color down, the second color looks purple. Got a purple shine to it, and it makes the other one look almost pink. So these are interesting colors. Can't wait to see what the third one looks like. So last but not least, we have the Galactic Ghost Red. We're going to put that on the last part of the panel. This has the biggest flake to it, so I'm interested in seeing what color comes out of it. So let's get to it. So there we have what they're calling the Red series, the Ghost Red, Glimmer Red, and Galactic Red. These definitely don't have a red shade to them. They're more of a purple. So just out of curiosity, in the next video, we're going to do the Violet series, the Ghost Violet, Glimmer Ghost Violet, and Galactic Ghost Violet, and see if there's any difference. I have a feeling they may have packaged these wrong and actually put the Violet series in the red packaging. So we'll see if that's the case in the next video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe buttons. Hit that bell icon for notifications of future videos. We got some good stuff coming up. I've got a tumbler that I'm going to do the crystal effects on so that Clyde can do a hydro dip over the crystal effects and see what that looks like. So stay tuned for that. And as always, until next time, cheers.